I haven't been making so many videos recently because I've just participated in the WSOT by Bybit. There's a $7.5 million USDT prize pool. Well, it's not that big. I think the prize pool for my team is around about 750,000. I don't really have a team myself, but I just joined and yeah, so that means I'm trading the markets. I'm actually trading Bitcoin. I'm not investing in Bitcoin. I'm trading Bitcoin every day. So yeah, it takes a lot out of me, but today I thought I'd make an interesting video about Pionex because people have been asking a lot of questions, you know, in this very confusing market, up and down, like we don't know where the market's heading. We think that Bitcoin is going to crash. We don't know. Nobody can tell the future. There are people who think that we need a retracement all the way down to that $20,000 mark right here, but you know, we don't know. So, you know, it may be that this is just a bounce up and then it's kind of losing steam at the moment. And so we're going to see that it tests that level again. And then we're going to basically impulse back up to the new highs, which then takes us to February next year. But the fact of the matter is, like, nobody knows what's going to happen. So I'm just trading the markets at the moment. And the sideways movements actually at the moment is kind of driving people crazy because it's just, yeah, it's kind of boring. We don't know where it's heading. It may crash. Who knows? Who knows what will happen? So then what I have turned to is trading this bot. So this grid trading bot is offered by Pionex for free. So as long as you have an account, you can just, you know, take advantage of that bot. It's not hard to use. I'm just going to give you a very, very simple strategy to begin with. And then let's see where that takes you. So if you look at this animation, see, it buys when the prices go down and it sells when the prices go up. And that's basically how it operates. And that is kind of not a bad strategy because this is how Bitcoin has been moving. And I'll tell you what the noobs have been doing. This is the accumulation. So this is the people who don't have much money, right? Shrimps. They accumulate Bitcoin like this, not accumulating anything, accumulate more because the price is high. When the price goes down, they get rid of it. And then this is just not a great way to make money. But the whales and the guys who actually make money, they accumulate a lot. Right, when the prices are low, and as the price goes up, they stop accumulating. They basically sell a lot of their positions when it's nice and high, and then when the prices were low, they start accumulating back again, and when the prices go up high, they then start to sell off their positions again as well. So they're actually quite contrarian when it comes to buying and selling strategies, and grid trading bot does exactly that. We're going to explore what that's like, and we're also going to look at arbitrage as well. So arbitrage basically means that where there is the same item that is sold at different prices at two different markets, you buy it somewhere where it's cheaper and then sell it off where there's more expensive, and you capture those very, very minuscule time frames, and you just basically get a bot to just exchange it straight away. And that's a real simple and completely risk-free way to make money. Obviously the return isn't great. It's going to be better when there's more volatility in the market. Look, so today I've got about $1,000, and so we're going to be allocating about, you know, 500 and 500 in each of them, and we're probably going to check back on this in about a week's time and see what's actually happened. All right, so for starters, once you come into the trading platform, this is basically what you're going to see. So you will have a bunch of these different kind of tools that you can do. You can also trade manually as well. So, you know, just a regular, you know, leverage trading you can do here as well. But this platform is actually known for its bot trading. So we've got grid trading, we've got spot futures arbitrage bot, and we can sort of see what's been happening. So today we're going to actually use the infinity grids because that actually moves up and down with the ranges and just going to let the computer just do everything. So using the AI strategy, we're going to look at Tezos. Tezos seems to have about, you know, in the last 30 days, 292% in the annualized return over 30 days. So that's pretty good. I would, you know, I've seen different types of coins in here that show different results. For example, ADA, which is very hot at the moment. ADA is showing 77% over the last 30 days. So look, I'm just going to test this strategy out, and you know, we don't know what's going to happen. You know, we set what we want it to do, and it will deliver a result based on how the market behaves. So we'll just look for Tezos again. We're just going to play with this Tezos for now. I'm going to be allocating $500 USDT, and I'm just going to be creating the bot. And it'll say that in order to get started with the bot, you need to buy 42.5565 XTZ first. We'll buy it for you with a current optimal price after you have confirmed. Press OK. I think that's about $250 worth. So it has some in there, and then it'll sell, you know, when the prices go up, and it'll start to buy when the prices go down again. So it starts smack bang right in the middle. Usually you can set a grid from, you know, the maximum to the minimum, which I will show you in a minute. But with infinity grids, that maximum and minimum sort of moves along with the trends as well. And using the back testing, it looks pretty good. So I'm just going to press OK. And let's see what's happened. There we go, Infinity Grids. So it started. We haven't had any profit on this just yet. So let's see how this transpires in the next couple of weeks. So there it is, guys. Well, we've done it. If I were to get into the regular grid trading, if I go set myself, then you can set the lowest price and the upper price, and then how many grids you want to set up, and what trigger price and stop loss you want to take. So, but that's not what we're doing. Obviously, we want to make this as passive as we possibly can. So that's how we have it at the moment. Looking into the spot futures arbitrage bot. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at some of their 7-day APR and 30-day APR and 180-day APR. So we're going to choose a coin that has nice and high APR, that has a good amount of volatility, because it's the volatility and the fluctuation that's going to provide a bit of a lag and the difference between the spot and the futures price. And what we're going to do is we're going to chuck that on 3 times leverage, because we like to live dangerously. You get me? So we're looking at some of these coins, and I'm just going to sort it by the highest 180D. 180 days APR. So XLM's clocking in at $25, 25%. These things go up pretty high. Like when it was, for example, like when the bull market came around at the beginning of like the first quarter of the year, even on Bitcoin, we had really large movement. So we're going to obviously have to go with altcoins so that we can take advantage of those spot and futures prices. Obviously, we want to make sure that there's good enough liquidity so that, so that the computer doesn't make any mistakes, or they're stuck with the price, or end up losing a bit of money, because all these trades are going to be very small profits. So let's have a look into this. Looks like C98. I don't know C98 very much. XLM 25% isn't too bad. The 180-day APR is the highest on XLM. So I'm looking for something consistent across the board. I don't know if that's a thing, but that seems like a smart thing to do. So 33, 29% on XRP. Obviously, that's in the 180 days in the preceding market, of course. XTZ 25 and 33, still not showing too bad. What we'll probably look for a 7-day APR, because that's probably going to show the most recent movements. IOTA, a bit weird. 30-day APR is negative. I don't want that, because I want to make money. Alice looks pretty good, all sitting at 30% and above. Bake also looking pretty good as well. Matic looking not too bad, although I don't know how much movements that's going to have. We also don't want too much liquidity, because that means like the price matching happens too quickly and there's not enough gap. So I think for that reason, I think I'm going to go with Alice today. So here we have it with Alice. We're going to chuck 100%. So that's the available, the rest 500 USDT. I'm going to create that, and let's see what happens. Just want to wait till it starts the bot. And there we have it, guys. So we're going to let this one run probably for about a week, and we'll probably check back on its progress and see how it went. But guys, that's as simple as it is, guys. I don't know what else there is. I mean, there's other strategies here as well, but I'm not putting them too much test, because they're not as well used as, for example, the grids and then the arbitrage bot as well. So I think the return for the arbitrage bot will be a lot less than the Infinity Grids. So let's keep an eye on this one, and let's see what it comes back with. And happy trading, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace out.